Oh my God, that would be amazing. But I'm also like um a cheapskate. So I
No,
don't
hey, you're a
there's
hustler.
Purpose driven living, that's the motto. Purpose driven living, boy, that's the motto. If God orders my steps, then I'ma follow. We just steward the gifts that we borrow. Purpose driven living.
I'm curious to hear for you, like, when you think about, like, obviously you're a professional, like you work in higher education. You're a poet that goes on tour, and so I want to kind of talk about that, like sort of your process of thinking about paving a lane as an entrepreneur, as a creative. For you, did you sort of start out getting paid to perform? And I'm curious to hear sort of how that sort of evolved, because you do have a spring 2021 tour lineup, which I saw that on LinkedIn. So there's definitely like a lane, like you're a need, and you're lining up these contracts. So just telling folks a little bit about how you sort of started from like in the beginnings and creating your own entrepreneur lane as a spoken word artist.
well, you got to get your name out there when you're, you have to have everything down as far as the marketing. No one knows you until they know you. And
Okay.
you have to have that confidence in the beginning to really kind of sell yourself, but the work is going to speak for itself as well. But when you're talking about, excuse me, landing contracts to actually begin touring, uh, you don't. Most people don't just jump to that. I started out going to different open mics
Mm,
and poetry slams locally,
okay.
um, around Dallas where I live, and then I would go on to join like and then that's a whole nother world. It's a slam world, uh,
Okay.
competitive sport, really. People
Yeah.
call the National Poetry Slam is like the Super Bowl of
Yeah.
poetry in some ways. But and then so I would go on to team competitions and individual competitions, like the Women of the World Poetry Slam. I did that four times, where 96 different women identifying poets from all over
Wow.
the country and some countries outside of the US come together and
Wow.
compete.
Hi, at Lenore Coaching, we work with a wide variety of job seekers, including students, early career professionals, and experienced professionals, with services including job search strategy, career exploration, personal branding, networking, interview preparation, as well as resume and cover letter writing. So you guys can contact us first by reaching out to our website, which is www.lenorecoaching.com.
You can also contact us via social media. We have Instagram and Facebook pages, Lenore Coaching LLC.
Over this 3-day festival tournament, and then the top 14 of them go on to final stage on the last night, and then they crown a winner. So I competed in that four times, got final stage
Wow.
once, made ninth place, I believe. So I mean, and in that there's that networking,
Yeah.
there's that building, and then people start to know your name.
Right.
When the competition out of 96 poets, and then you're the final 13 that are on the stage, then they're focused on you.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah. Yeah.
people, there's some centering there. So you people got to know you.
Yeah.
And then recording your work, of course, putting it online on YouTube, building up your social media pages and circles, your connections. Every time have a
Yeah.
business card, or now your social media handles is really your business card. You just tell someone, follow me here,
Right.
and how most people connect now. But and after all of that, you start to and continue to get help with your writing.
Hmm.
Keep developing your actual craft. Don't focus on the three poems that were so glorious that you did, but
Can't. Yeah. Can't slip up.
keep keep staying in writing circles and having people to mentor you and edit your work for you and coach you and all that.
Wow.
um So everyone has to perfect their craft in some way.
For sure.
You need someone in your circle. If what's the quote? If you're the smartest person in your circle, then you need to get a new circle of friends.
Gotta get a new, yeah.
Yeah. So keep challenging yourself. Really is what it's getting to.
Awesome.
Create your press kit, with your bio and your experience, your references, and all that. Your electronic samples, your videos, photos, and all that, and then start to really market yourself out to people. I don't have like a manager or agent or anything. I don't believe in giving my money away because I did all this work.
That's right. You work.
I don't know why I'm gonna pay somebody 10 or 15 or whatever % of my money because you didn't do none of this. I can do whatever you think you're doing, answer the phone or something. But anyway, but I understand people who do though, because it does give you more time, free up more time for you to actually just be an artist, and that's a beautiful thing. If I have more time to just focus on writing and editing and practicing my work, oh my God, that would be amazing. But I'm also like a cheapskate. So
no. Hey, you're a hustler.
Hey family, it's your boy Quintrell Lenore here with brand new merch to keep you guys looking good this season. We have long sleeve, short sleeve, as well as hoodies. Check us out at gumroad.com/PDL apparel. We got all the swag you need to stay covered in purpose.
You're a hustler, and it kind of comes out, like it sounds like if I'm I guess an entry level anything, whatever my sort of creative venture is, or my hustle, like my work has to speak for itself. So your brand and the actual content of what you do, it has to be good. So it sounds like that's the starting point. But I can also hear a lot of the entrepreneurial aspects come out in the work that you do as a spoken word artist, because you're managing yourself and you're going out there to develop business for yourself and you're networking. And so I think that, the takeaway that I'm hearing from you is obviously starting with the craft, like making sure you're doing a great job with the work that you're doing. There, sort of have a plan in place to network, develop business. It sounds like a little bit of research as well. So I guess with that, sort of before I transition to the professional side, if you're speaking to maybe you're Alex the Great, you're 10 years in the game, you have sort of contracts under your belt, you have venues and experiences under your belt. If you were to coach somebody that might be, in high school or in college that are trying to figure out the lane to travel as a spoken word artist, how would you help them more from the I guess the business side to getting their creative, to getting them to more develop as a spoken word artist to be able to drum up business and sort of monetize for the work that they're doing?
I think a lot of the actual work is like it's done regional, so it depends what area you may live in. There may be a specific organization that runs there, that offers writing workshops, that hosts open mics, that does all of those things where you can get everything from there to start. So but literally, like when I just started with Google. I didn't start like really being on stage, consistently, I guess, in front of crowds until I moved to Texas from California. And then when I moved here, I just went to Google and typed in open word, spoken word, open mic, spoken word events in Dallas, and pulled it up and, made a list of some places I wanted to visit and started going and being consistent about going, letting people see my face. And, when you go, you need more than one poem. Don't
Right.
Don't go to everybody's spot every night with the same poem. And because different crowds, but keep writing. And as you go and you hear other people's work as well, that helps you to that should motivate you to level up.
Yeah.
Um,
That's solid.
You
Oh, that's good.
don't want to get up there talking about red fish, blue fish. And
You
that ain't what it is.
That's right. You got to come with more than just your one poem. You got to have a solid body of work and continue to develop that craft.
Purpose driven living, that's the motto. Purpose driven living, boy, that's the motto. If God orders my steps, then I'ma follow. We just do it